right, great day, everyone. All right, we got our crypto fear and greed at 15 today. We are rocking and rolling, starting off fast. I do have another important call at 4 a.m. at 9 a.m. today. So we are checking that out. 8:45, we will be announcing the winners. I should say me. I will be announcing the winners. Tradingview has already been notified, so they might find out a little ahead of time, although I did tell them to wait until 8:45. So if you all are looking to purchase some Tradingview yourself, the rates are amazing right now with the best sale of the year, up to 80% off. So you definitely want to check that out. This is on my website stuff. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to close that for now. So I did post that out on Twitter as well. The Twitter post is going to be, here is the savings for 80%. That is the link to save 80% right there. Let me grab also at noon today, 12 o'clock, I will be doing a webinar where I'll be giving away a 3-month free subscription. Well, it's 3 months free for Moby tick trading. So let me just grab that link as well. So we are able to, oh my goodness, we've got this chat going. Let's see, webinar. I just got to find the link for that. But once I have that, it's not 6:45. Here we go, 5:45. All right. That's 5:45. Nivea Page, hey, welcome. Thanks for giving me the shout out. I am just looking to see where is that webinar for noon today. Where's the new webinar? Today is the 25th. 25th. Where is the 25th? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Here is the link. So if I go here, it automatically populates. Okay, select all, copy. Oops, okay, I did cut, that'll work. All right, so that is the link for noon today, free webinar on Moby tick trading. So let's go Moby tick trading. Let's get that open as well. We'll do a little refresh of that. Boom, logged in. Hopefully it's going to give me this stuff right away. So we can see amazing stuff like all these trades that happened. Wait, let's go back to Friday. We'll look at Webull. 652, they were buying on Friday. 652, 37 trades. If you'd known that, you could have rocked some calls. So we're going to talk about this, talk about the dashboard, different trade setups, options, stocks. At noon today, the link is posted. I do need to somewhat highlight that. Okay, I need to star this so that I have that in my stars. Right? You know what? Until Monday, likely not, Lorenzo. Likely not. All right, let's clean this up. Today is not the 24th. It is the 25th. We have some 9 energy going. Let's erase this right here. Boom. Really, you know, if you joined me on Trade the Pool yesterday, you would have heard that we were talking about the percentage, 77% of the time. The week of Thanksgiving is an up week. Whoop! It is upward motion 77% of the time. So that is great to see. We're seeing that play out as well this week. So if you're looking to go short, be careful because you're going to go against the general trend for the, I don't know why I'm putting it there. It's going down. General trend for the market, right? All right, extended hours. You're welcome. Where will NVIDIA end up? Well, we will look at it. We'll look at it for sure. All right, so we've got NVIDIA on there. Tesla, I know we had the shovel calling out bull. Tesla's up. Tesla, 2.8 billion. Hey, we're missing some tunes. Where are the tunes? Is trade the pool free, or is there a spray can required to see you? You know, I believe that you can access their chat. You know what? I'm going to talk with Gil, my connection, to see if it is a paid sort of, you have to pay to get into access. I think that, I don't know. I think that I don't know. So, also 8:45, I have the announcement already set up to go out for the winners of the Tradingview contest. So that is already set up. I am going to announce it here live as well. So we're going to put on World Ukulele Day, right? Let's have some fun. Let's get into this. All right, let's look at Baba. Not Babs, but Baba. Baba is grinding higher, looking to hit that 50 simple. 2 minutes to PPI, you mean PP-lie? Right? Do, 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 do. Why'd I go there? Sometimes I tell you, my brain. I wanted Forex Factory. I was thinking this out with some Forex Factory. Boom. Be-do-do-dee-do-do. Boom, boom. Microsoft as well. Ooh-wee. Let's go Microsofty. Mr. Softy. Thank you for the new follow from Arm. I don't know how to say it, but I do say it. All right, 7.32 billion shares. Seeing that we could actually decline more on Microsoft, down to 427 there. Let's go to Novo Nordisk. We had a bounce after such awful news. Well, why? Because the big guys were down below over here, right? If we go back and we look to see where did they get in yesterday, where is that biggest money? They were down here at 42.50. Then they closed and they were at 45. So still a bit bullish on Novo here from that bottom. All right, SNDK. SNDK Quibbits. We are seeing a lot of those quantum stocks moving again and providing some opportunities, bouncing off of the 33s. Let's go to Qubits. So Qubits is there. Let's look at CDE. CDE had a double bottom. Baba almost threw me out of the market a couple years back. Was just a bad entry in bag holding. Yeah, bag holding is not good. Say no bueno la. Okay, so CDE, they've been playing around with this big money point of control since earnings. Dropped it down, had it down here at 14.18, brought it up 15, brought it down 13.98. Now it's at 14.88. If we're able to break above this 15.06, let's look at it over here. Oh yeah, look at that accumulation down here. Nice accumulation right here, right? So I like this longer term. This is a longer term setup based off of gold. So I do like this. We are seeing, you know, we've got to break this 15 EMA. One more, I'm sorry, treating this as a buffet today. Can we take a look at GMED? Okay, wait. GameStop. It's so weird. It didn't show up on the other one, Lorenzo. Oh yeah, no, here it is. GMED. Okay, bull. GMED. I'm going to have to run at 9. I have an important call. I got to make 9 a.m. Giving away a lot of good stuff and rocking it to the... Okay, these are going to be our reds again. We're going to make these red. Boom. Let's go here. Let's go here. Nope, too red. There we go. Beautiful. All right, SNDK. Open is up again. KSS is killing it this morning on earnings. Kohl's Kohl's with their Amazon returns. And just, you know, it's earnings. Earnings run. It is 107 million in the float. Could easily squeeze some people that were short. Oh yeah, I did put GMED down. Did I miss anything else that you guys put there that I haven't written over on my list to review right here? If I missed your stock, just give me a, hey Jane, you missed it. There's not a buyout. That kind of looks like a buyout stop there, is it? Raised. No. All right. Beautiful. Let's look at AMD as well. Rogers, AMD, killing it to the downside. Hope you have been shorting, Roger. I hope you're here. I know Roger joined me over on Trade the Pool yesterday. I saw him chatting away. Rigetti as well. NVIDIA, Boyle, Ethereum, Bitto, CRW, Circle, MSTR is just continuing to bleed. At what point do they accumulate? Like right there, 176.74. This might be the day where we see a bit of a reversal. Of course, wait for that market to tell you. But we've seen that they've been dropping it since earnings. Is this the next leg down, or have they exhausted all of the selling? You guys see it today. We're going to check it out as well over on an SMCI today. My glasses have a smudge. Excuse me. Cleaning the glasses. Ooh, Oracle too. SMCI down 90 cents. Ooh, much better. Or Oracle. Oh. Oracle. Bigger gap to potentially fill. Whew, look at that. They sold up at 292.24. That's not looking so good. They did have some bigger volume here, but this is just like, they're killing it. Maybe it's coming down to 189.61, that 425. I could see that happening as well. All right. Beautiful. Okay. All right, that is it. Let me go ahead and tweet out what we're looking at. Let me see and make sure they got it. Let's pin this up over here. All right. Here we go. Let's do our gapping stocks. Oh, cool. I don't know how I did that, but cool. All right, let's put it on here. Take this off. So we're gonna do Tesla, BABA, NVO, SNDK, KSS, NVIDIA, Microsoft, AMD, MSTR, we'll do SMCI as well as Oracle, and Webull, GMed, CDE, SLV, GDX. Gonna add those on over here. So we're adding SMCI, CDE, SLV, and GDX. All right, boom. Sorry, I have to respond. All right, I'm gonna do crypto. Great day, Roger. Roger, quick question for you. Was there any sort of paywall to come and join tomorrow on Trade the Pool, or were you able just to gain access another way? Because I saw you there, and I didn't know if you had to sign up for anything to gain access, all that good stuff. So let me know on that, because other people are curious too. All right, let's get into the crypto segment. If you guys are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I have been in the trading world for 25 years, done CMT trading. First layoff took me away from the market. Second layoff brought me back. And I am here sharing every day to help you as a fellow trader. Just jumped in. Just jumped in where? Was it on YouTube? The YouTube link? All right, so there we go. We've got Bitcoin. So what do I look at? I look at the big money levels, where that biggest money is. New here, trading for 6 years. Welcome, welcome, NQ Trend Sniper, YouTube. Okay, there you go. So for people that are curious, when I'm over on Trade the Pool, let me turn down the volume. When I'm over on Trade the Pool, just head on over to the Trade the Pool live, I guess, and for Trade the Pool on YouTube live, and then you should be able to jump in. Thank you, Roger, for answering the questions. So I will be live next week, Wednesday, with them at 9 a.m. Okay, so Bitcoin, big money level, 110,924. Ethereum, big money level. Has this changed at all? Nope, 38.70 and 79 cents. XRP, big money level, is going to be 241.05. What is that big money level, Jane? Well, that is where the whales of, for example, XLM, since October 1st for the quarter, have placed their position, right? I do have other lines here. Those are other quarters. So I do look at that for the daily point of control for swing trades, bigger, longer term swing trades. And then day trades, I look at the intraday, the right-hand chart. So 0.19444, I start off with, the daily over here. And then I look to see if I need to adjust it on my chart over here. So we have pretty much seen that pretty much all of the cryptos except for Zcash have had selling. Let's go in and create the day trades from that. All right, I like to do the crypto day trades on a 15-minute chart. I look back to see from the beginning of the trading day where that big money level is. Right now for Bitcoin, it is at 87,634 and 72 cents. So we must go above that for a particular long trade. I'm going to say 88,000 for a long trade on Bitcoin day trade. These are day trade setups that I put in my chart. I do look at the longer term picture as well. You can see we're in a bit of a wedge here. We do seem to have a reversal pattern, but we're hitting that 8 EMA. We could roll back over and have a fifth leg down, a big massive one. That could be nasty. All right, let's put it 87 for today. If 87 breaks, go to the 200 mark and do 86,800, 86,800. It's getting ugly in the crypto space. 87. Here's what you have to remember. If they were pushing and pushing and pushing. Oh, everybody's buying Bitcoin. Everybody's buying Bitcoin. All these ETFs bought Bitcoin. They're trying to get the retail investor. Marketing. It's all about marketing. If you want to sell something, you got to market it to people. If you want to sell Bitcoin, you have to market that it's the next greatest thing in the world and everybody must own it. Yes? And when you do that, then you could create buyers for the big guys, the whales, to sell. So we've had all these major hedge funds, ETFs, buying, trying to convince everyone hey, you must buy, you must buy. And it takes money out of the monetary system, putting it into the crypt system. Crypto, dead money. 219, 14, 59. That's my opinion on it. I have an opinion, you have an opinion. I'm happy to respect yours. Please respect mine. I can always agree to disagree. All right. And if you have a perspective, bring it. Let's talk about it. Let's give perspective for fellow traders. Because just because I see something one way does not mean that it's the only way. It's just my opinion, right? All right. So potential short trade on XRP, 2.195. Potential long, 2.235. Intraday big money level is 2.1993. All right, let's go to XLM. XLM for today, potential long here. 0.253. Ooh, I always forget to do the 0. 0.253. Potential short. Crypto's looking shortable today. 0.24. 55. 0.2455. Looks like some buying is coming in right there. You see that volume? Looks like buying volume is coming in if that wick holds. 0.2455, 0.253. Big money is at 0.248018. Okay, Doge. Point 0.1475 for potential short or above 0.151. So 0.1475, 0.151. Intraday point of control is at 0.14957. All right, so I have also heard, if you are the winner and if you are live with me right now, that Tradingview does have the winners, right? So if you're waiting, it's coming out in 1 minute. You guys can also check my Twitter in 1 minute and you will see the winners right there. I'm just gonna go over here, see when it posts, and it just posted. So I'm going to share it with you all right here. Hold on 1 second. Beautiful. All right. So the winners of the Tradingview giveaway. Now, it's not the only giveaway that I've got going on today. Noon as well. I have a webinar going with Moby Tick, but the ultimate winner is High Racing, Jay Sloan right there. And the premium winner is AY Mint. All right, so those are the two winners. I appreciate everybody in the contest. Had a lot of people participate. These two followed the protocol as far as commenting and sharing. So those are our two winners for today. Thank you everyone for participating. All right. So giving away, again, 3 months free of Moby Tick trading today at noon. I did post that link earlier. So if you guys want to join that meeting link, I'm just going to copy it right here. How come it's not letting me copy? Of course, it's not letting me copy, right? Here, let me just do this. Copy. So the link for the noon webinar is right there. I just posted it again. If you all want to meet up and learn about Moby Tick, Black Friday discounts, I want to say it's 55% off. So come and check it out. Let's finish up with the list. Let's get some great trade setups going. Got a lot of stuff going on. 135. Oh, you know what I realized? I need to do just black. background for the chat. I always forget this as well. Just pop this down. Boom. Now you guys can see the chat better. There we go, because we've got that little black background for the chat. All right. 135, 138.50. And trust me, in 1 month at 50% off, you will easily make back. You will easily probably make the subscription cost for the year. Roger, that would be one that I would say definitely check out if you are free at noon, because of we saw on Friday all this at 6:52. He has some great options setups based off of this really big trades, right? Look at that. $3.3 billion was traded. We went above it. Do you think we're going to go higher? Yeah, it's not rocket science. I mean, I've been teaching you guys all about this, and it's continuing. Market manipulation. If you didn't know it was manipulated and you saw the roaring kitty stuff, that's just the tip of it. The tip. Okay, 490 for a potential short trade on Zcash today. Up above, we're going to put at 516 here for a potential long trade. Big money is at 510.95. 490, 516, 510.95. Like I said, when we have the green right here, that means that the big money is below. That means it's time to buy, likely, right? Like we saw the 3 billion on the SPY right here. So I'm going to integrate that a bit more on our daily. We're going to look at that. Actually, I'm going to be doing a swing trade program with Trade the Pool. So you guys can also check that out. All right, let me post this out on Twitter. Where's my Twitter? Here we go. I'm going to post out the crypto right here. Boom. I stay away from the SPY, QQQ's ETFs, too crazy bouncy. Got it, Roger. Well, you could, Roger, here's the thing. Let's come on over here, print lookup. Let's look at, in particular, we were looking at Wingstop yesterday on, look at what we have going on for AMD. Let's change the condition here to 500,000. Okay, 1124. We have 500,000, 500. So everything, they're still, like, they've pretty much sold way above us. Lowest down here, October 7th, 211. If we go below 211, which we have, looks like they're going to want to take it maybe to the 160s range, right? Because we have nothing until down here, 184. So you can use it to your advantage as well, for sure, for sure. We can also change the interval, right? The time intervals. We can change the days. It's amazing software. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to do a 45-minute webinar, then additional 15 minutes for people that want training, right? If you want training on it, Dave, the developer, is there. All right, let's get into Tesla today. Tesla bouncing still below that 33 exponential, still below the big money level up here, 446.30. And let's check out our short volumes on Tesla. 45%. Let's do Baba. 64%. Ooh, Baba's likely going to give a nice little bop it open. Boparoo. 43%. SNDK. 31%. And KSS. 75%. Oh, yeah, 75% short volume last night. Now you know why it popped. All those shorts are covering already. All right, I like to do a 5-minute chart right here for Tesla for the day trade setup. What are these lines, Jean? These are pivots and camarillas. They act as stop signs, brick walls, traffic. And so you want to either get in here for that next stop on the ride. Think of it like a commuter train. Here's your on and off ramp, right? This is where you can get on and off. And this is where you can get on and off. In between them is the profit. That is the progress, right? If you were stuck in traffic in New York, you'd want to take a train to get somewhere. Well, that's the profit, right? That movement is the profit. So you can get in at a stop and you can get out at a stop, right? That's what those lines are. Those profit potentials lie in between. Big money right now on the intraday is at 418 and 26 cents. Let's go to Baba. If you have questions while I'm rocking through this, please put it in the chat. I'm here to help. All right. 163.50. And let's do 166. Hold on 2 seconds. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 2 seconds. All right, sorry about that. Just had to grab some paperwork. All right, look at this. Baba is continuing to grind higher. We're going to make this 167 and 163.50. All right, 163.50, 167. Float is 2.24. Daily point of control. Look at that. They popped it. Ooh, we got earnings. 165.60. 50. Excuse me. 165.50. 2 earnings with bigger short volumes. All right, 8.53. We are going to rock through this. Sorry about that little pause. All right. $46.50 here for Novo Nordisk. And we're going to go below 45.17. I would like 45.20, but nope. Let's do 45.17 for a potential short. In my opinion, they're going bullish on it, but we shall see. 45.17, 46.50. Big money from earnings over here is at 48.32. S and DK. $235 here. All right, $235 and $229. Hold on one second. Let me just shut my door. All right, get rid of that chatter. 229, 235. Big money level is at 261.52. All right, let's go to Coles. Rapid fire. We got this. Ooh-wee, rapid fire. Coles big money is up there at 2040. 2004, correction. 2004. Earnings this morning. Lower float with 100 million and 75% short volume yesterday. You know it. These people are feeling the pain. Yes, they are. All right, we had wicks right here. I'm going to put it 2020 and below over here 1980. 1980, 2020. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. Look at all that big money above us on NVIDIA. Yep. and it is not pulling down the market yet. It's down 4% and just barely affecting the market. Are they looking to get in more? Are they taking it down lower to pop this market up? Maybe on news of somebody else buying their chips, or are they going to, continue to take this lower? We shall see. Right now we're below the big money level. That means you got to be bearish. You can't be a bull just yet until it goes above those bull levels. All right, big money point of control is 182.07. All right, let's go to Microsoft. And you can have anomalies where they take down the stocks. And the indexes don't move in the same fashion as they should, which is why Michael Burry's like, hey, this market doesn't make sense, because logic would say they should move together. However, the market is illogical. They manipulate the market. Maybe they're not done moving yet. Maybe they want to achieve something different, right? 508.71. Okay, AMD. Okay, AMD is continuing to drop. Roger's favorite. 205. And 200. All right, daily point of control there is over here, 255.38. Like I said, they might be heading down to 184 zone, maybe right around here. Then we're going into big gap. So we shall see. It does look like it's setting up beautifully. All right, let's go to MSTR. MSTR, look at, I'm just going to pull this right here. Look at these 3 days right here. We're starting to see big money is now at 176.74. If it closes up above that today, there's a good chance that they are going to take this higher. So I'm going to put this, well, we could have a day trade above 176.50 or potential short trade below 173 over here. The threat that this might be taken out of the indexes could be why everybody is selling ahead of time. It could be an advertising to say, hey, please sell, please sell. We want to buy because we're going to have some news on MSTR. So keep that in mind. All right, over here, Oracle. $198.55 or below 195. $195, $198. Big money is at $292.24 on the big picture. Let's go to bull. 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm running through this. So bull consolidation. Since earnings, they have big money at 8:30. So if we close, we are above it. I would say a close. Let's look up here for the potential day trades. 873, 888. You close above 888, we're going to see potentially a bigger move to the upside. Potential short trade today below 850. All right, let's go to GMed. GMed rocking at 111 million. Let's put this on from earnings. All right, big money. I would say we don't really have a lot of volume yet today on this, so I'm going to go by the big money point of control right here. 87.95, call it 88. So up above 89, nice long trade. Potential short below 87. 87 and 89 there. Let's go to SMCI, pulling back for the day. SMCI. earnings. Big money is at 35.10. So we are below that. Potential short trade here if it continues down below 32.12 or above 33.20. Let's go to CDE. CDE right here. Ooh, we're dancing around the big money level, 1488. I'm going to pull it back to yesterday's because we don't have a lot of big volume today, right? So let's look and see where the big money level is. They're right at 1488 over here and 1488. So nice. So potential short trade if we go below pivot at 1460. Let's put a long trade above 1513. Let's go to SLV. SLV, ooh, I like the coil, getting ready to take this higher. Look at this former price level over here, 47.09. A close above 47.09. I think we're going to be seeing silver and SLV to new highs. Yesterday, from 4 a.m. yesterday, big money is at 46.61. So just below close for a potential trade today, below 46.40 or above 47. Look at that nice big stop move up to 47.30. All right, let's look at GDX. Another short squeeze potential here for GDX for the miners. That seems to have pretty strong resistance right there at 78. Big money's down at 72.40 on the 5-minute chart here. Big money is, where are we? 77.38 right here. So let's put a potential short trade below 76.60 or above 78 right there. All right, let's get into the indexes super fast, super fast. Let's fly high through the skies here. All right, Dow, they have not moved their level, 46.45. They were being cheeky, pull it down, buy more, and then drive it higher, right? Let's look at big money level. For today, let's put it up above 465.40 or below 464.40. 465. Oh, 464.40, 465. We're going to do 45. Why? Because that's where the big money level is. Got to go above it. Got to go above it. All right. Let's go to the Russell. You guys are quiet. Can you guys hear me still? I paused. I had a couple little step-aways. All is good. All is good. All right. So let's continue here. 241.50 for a potential long on the Russell. Look at this. Big money is up here. 244.05. We got to really clear that to be a bull. However, there was buying below at the 161 and 240.20 for potential short here. 240.20, 241.50. All right, let's go to the Qs. Qs right here. We are above the big money level, 604.92. Is that the most recent one? Hold on, let's bring it back. I'm gonna make this easier. Let's make this green. I wanna see the green path. Yeah, 604.92. All right, it has dropped from 611. 604.92. We are above and below. They're dancing around. 606.50. 603. This is where I say that when you see NVIDIA down, but not the indexes, maybe they are manipulating it. All right, let's go to SPY. SPY big money level from October. October? Where are you, October? Nope, October. Right up here, 671.94. All right, we are still below. We're hitting that 33 exponential. Are they going to reclaim and take it higher? Again, the week before Thanksgiving tends to be bullish. They could be dropping it pre-market to then rip it higher. So just be aware of that. On average, 77% of the time, it is a bullish week. All right, there you have it for this week. Have an amazing, or I should say for today. Remember, at noon today, I am doing a free webinar with Dave, the creator of Moby Trading, that, hey, if you'd seen on Friday or Monday morning, but Friday, if you were checking this dashboard out on Friday and you saw that they bought 3 billion of the SPY at 652, you would have known it was going to be an up day yesterday. So come learn, free webinar, giving away a 3-month free subscription, and discount, I want to say it's 55% off. So check it out. Come and join us at noon. Love to see you there. Have a great day. Thanks for all that participated in the Tradingview contest, and more to give away this afternoon at noon. Talk to you later. Bye for now.